Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to review an app called Kabaq. Now I already tested this app, but come on, I wasn't that serious, because if you really want to review this app and really feel how it is like ordering food when seeing a menu in augmented reality as a user, you need to be in a restaurant, you need to get that feeling, you know what I mean. So I got into a restaurant and I started using the app, and Kabaq is an app that allows users to order food and see, visualize what they're about to order in 3D. So it's like a 3D menu in augmented reality. And for businesses, it allows businesses to present a menu that allow users to do just that, view the food, preview the food before they order in augmented reality in 3D. Kabaq allow businesses to order a photo set, which allow them to produce this type of 3D models of real food that a restaurant has, or they can order a photographer that this person will take care of all the photo shooting stuff. Just so you know, Kabaq doesn't support the restaurant that I'm currently at. I just entered there because it was kind of an intimate place which I can shoot a video without interfering anyone. Now I said though, not like a customer, I was a customer, and I wanted to really feel the difference. So I had the menu. The menu actually had pictures, really nice pictures. Actually, when I saw those pictures, I really felt like I need to buy everything because I was so hungry. I didn't eat all day, and I was in this restaurant and I was so hungry. And then I also took out my my Android phone, and I decided to just place the food and see how those two compare. So this is the menu of the restaurant, you know, just a menu with pictures, as you can see. And this is a Kabaq menu. As you can see, this is a 3D model of the food. As you can see, very high quality. This is the menu, and this is the 3D model. Again, not the same yet, it's not the same food, but just for comparison purpose, I just put them next to each other. So, which one do you think looks better? This one, of course, right? If you were in Japan, you know that many restaurants have this plastic, food presentation outside of the restaurant, so people can see how the food look like. So again, it's not virtual, it's made of plastic, it's a physical thing. So this is, kind of similar, but you have this in augmented reality and in front of you on the table. As you can see, for the Kabaq menu, the menu is on the left side. As you can see, you can still read what it means and see the prices. And by just tapping on it, it changes the food, the virtual food on the table. And you can also swipe at the top. You can swipe and rotate it to see it from different angles. So just get closer to it with your phone. Imagine businesses giving users like an iPad where they can, use a white label, I guess it's a white label of this application with the menu, and the users can just look and see what they want and receive the food, in 3D. They get it closer and even enlarge it. As you can see, I'm enlarging it so you can really get a good closer look at the ingredients and everything there. As you can see, it's 3D. It really looks photorealistic. The texture resolution, everything, that the 3D model just look brilliant. As you can see, Kabaq also has sample built-in menus that you can use, just to see what the app is all about. So businesses can try the app for themselves and decide, oh, I want this for my restaurant, and just call Kabaq and ask them, to cooperate with them so they can offer their services. So they can also offer this type of augmented reality 3D menu to their customers. Here you can actually see an ice cream. This one looks so tasty, honestly. When I saw this and I'm sitting in a restaurant, just imagine what I did to myself. And the thing, I'm telling you this is so much better. When you see this in 3D, you get an appetite much more compared to when you see it in a standard menu. Now, this is exactly the thing that I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel the difference between seeing a menu in augmented reality in front of me, in 3D virtual food, compared to seeing it in a menu. And by far, seeing it in 3D, it's like seeing the food in real on your table. I don't need to explain to you this, but again, I wanted to feel it just to make sure that all this effort for businesses can be worthwhile and add some value. So it's not just because it's an effort. The user needs to hold the device and point in table and then see the food. But I can tell you that from my experience that it works. When I saw the food in 3D, in virtual, on the table, it gave me more appetite, and I have no doubt that this can increase sales by far compared to a standard menu. Now, of course, if you add, when you add AR glass, it's going to be very simple. You just walk into a restaurant, sit down on the table. Probably it's just gonna you're just gonna allow the restaurant to to install the app of the restaurant. Maybe it's gonna be an app already installed for you. You just need to maybe download something. The 3D models when you reach the restaurant. I'm sure there are going to be many implementation for this, and then you're just going to see this on the table. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, the photo shoot is absolutely amazing. Whatever 3D scanners they use, these just look fantastic. No, I didn't eat a dessert, but when I saw this, I just wish. I just couldn't. It was, you can't. You sit on the table and you see something like this, and you just, oh wow, I want this and I want this now. Maybe I should go to the the next restaurant near me and order this or something close to this. Now it's important to know that the menu there is not a marker or anything. This is just a standard menu of the restaurant. It's not related to Kabaq app. Kabaq app doesn't need any marker. You just scan the surface. As you can see, this is a scan surface that the application recognizes, and then you just position the 3D model on top of it. That's it. Now, if you're a business owner, you'll be having access to an admin interface where you can actually manage the menu itself, and then you can use it in the app for your customers. So there's an admin interface for business owners if you sign up for this service. Now, it's worth mentioning that this type of app isn't just good for for restaurants, right? So in the official website, Kabaq also mentioned other use cases. For example, I'm going to read it in restaurant food ordering, which this what I'm demonstrating right here. Kabaq 3D food on Snapchat, catering menu presentations, Snapchat menu at restaurant, 3D banner ads, AR storytelling, AR food on Facebook, and delivery. Very good for delivery, by the way. So imagine being at home. Yeah, I'm in a restaurant right now checking out this delicious food. But imagine being at home, and when you order something, you can actually see what you're ordering in front of you on the table. Doesn't matter where you are. When you have a surface in front of you, and decide what you want to order. Sometimes I go to a restaurant and there are no images. I get freaked out of this. Probably there is a reason for this, but I mean, for me it's very confusing, especially when the menu has many items to order. Now you can also imagine adding some social aspect to it, so people can recommend specific food, maybe comment on this. So while you are watching the food, you can also see what other people thought about it, if it's tasty, if it's good, some rankings, anything, other social things related to this specific item that you want or thinking about ordering. So, for restaurant, maybe it's not a good idea to leave user comments, especially if they have limited menu. But maybe allow users to leave their comments so the owner of the restaurant can get feedback of the food. Instead of telling the owner of the restaurant directly, you just write a comment or something, and the business owner, we're gonna get these comments, and they can improve to improve their service or the food or anything that just pay attention to what the customers are saying about the food and do something about it. Actually, the food is very close to what I saw in the menu, so I felt like, oh my god, you see this part, those meat parts and the one, they look very similar. So of course this one on the right is much better, much better, as you can see. That's why I put in one close to the other. And this is a pizza. Beautiful. Just look at this. Beautiful. And just imagine sitting there and you said, oh, I want to order this, and that's actually what you're going to get. Now, what is missing here is smell. But maybe in the future we're gonna have already our technologies for this, that they can generate smell with a certain food. So you can record the smell of the certain dish, so people, when they see this 3D visualization of the food, they can also smell it. Just imagine how amazing this can be. I mean, you record actually a smell and then it generates it in some ways. There are technologies for this. I won't get into this in this video, but this can be amazing. Okay, so what is this? No, this is not real food. Sorry, this is not virtual food. This is a real food. I just got a little salad. I was waiting and they gave me a salad. I know you just thought for a second, oh my God, look at this. This is so real. But this is a real food. So I just wanted to see, for you to see, if you get confused between the two. I mean, you can easily get confused because Kabaq photo shooting of the food is just amazing. I mean, it's so photorealistic. And of course, I had to do this. So which one is virtual, which one is real? Now, keep in mind that the camera didn't focus on this. It's a fixed focus, so that's why it appeared blurry. I mean, the real food appears blurry. Unfortunately, if there was like automatic focus enabled, it would appear sharp. Anyway, this is the virtual one. As you can see, it looks really great. Even the lighting looks very convincing. And this is the real food on the right. As you can see, 3D, real food on the right side. Unbelievable. Really hard to tell the difference, right? Except that the shadows, you can see soft shadows here and hard shadows because this doesn't use estimated lighting. The Kabaq one, here it's a realistic lighting, of course, so it can appear very sharp shadows, dark and sharp shadows. If there was an estimate lighting, like the lighting was the same, as it should be, by just estimating what lighting is used and applied into the 3D model, this would be even better. So that's exactly the reason I went to this specific restaurant. I saw this restaurant and I know that I need to re-review this app because the last time I did it was in the kitchen in Seoul and it was just the wrong place to do it. Now, I'm sorry if this review makes me feel hungry, but if it does, it just means how good this Kabaq app is, right? Because if you're in a restaurant and you see this, just imagine, I mean, it's also good if you see it, from, at home and you want to order food. Just imagine for the business, right? It's such a good thing to have this type of app because it can really increase the appetite for anyone who see this virtual augmented reality food menu compared to just seeing pictures on the website or even without. I'm not saying that seeing pictures isn't good. It's still good compared to not seeing anything, but again, between the two, I'm always compare. As you can see the menu now, and let's see the 3D one. It's just so much better, right? It's important to know that with current technologies, it's important that you have a good light on the surface and texture surface in order for the AR framework to pick up the surface, because if it's a dark place, it wouldn't work right unless there's a camera that has good aperture, a wide aperture, and it can really lighten up the environment and can pick up the surface easily. Of course, there's always an option to just display it without the surface or just in 3D. This is something you can just, instead of augmented reality, just show the 3D model as in a menu, but without actually putting this on the table like this one. This hamburger that you see in front of it is my favorite 3D model. I don't know why. I used it also in my previous review when I did it in Seoul in the kitchen. Look at this, beautiful with the metal on top. And because it's more vertical, so you can easily appreciate the type of scanning, 3D scanning, how good 3D scanning is. You can move around, you can see all the details. Look at this, it's just unbelievable. The sauce looks so realistic, unbelievable. And this is the I didn't even start eating because I was shooting all the time, so I didn't even eat my salad. And this is the real salad at the back and the virtual hamburger at the front. We just want to grab it with your hand and eat it, if you eat meat. Yeah, not everyone eat meat. This is a second hamburger, also really good 3D model, very, very detailed. Look at the texture, the sesame there. That's why I like it. You can see everything in this. Even if you get very close to the food, you can still see all the fine details, very, very clear. Now let's view it from the top, just so you can appreciate of the 3D model, the scanning. It's just unbelievable. This is another food. Beautiful. And again, you can tap on the menu on the left side to switch between the meals, type of foods, and by the way, it's auto rotates. I mean, I don't swipe all the time, it just auto rotates, so you don't need to do anything. And if you want to rotate it faster, you can just swipe on the screen and view it from different angles faster. This is another app. I just want to show you something. It's called Cork Lab, that can show you the ingredients of the food. But as you can see, there's also scanning here. Less impressive compared to Kabaq. But just want to share with other apps also use this type of 3D scanning to present virtual food in 3D. This one just for ingredients. I'll get into this app in another video, but just want to show you another app that uses the same, food virtualization feature. And after all this, shooting many videos, the food arrived, and this is real food. But of course, if you're owner of the restaurant, you can virtualize this and make it look super realistic, and that's the thing. And this is it. So this is it. This is Kabaq. It's an amazing app, and I just want to, users and business owners to be aware of this technology, and also about Kabaq, and contact them. And if you want this type of virtual food menu to be available in your restaurant, you can contact them directly through their website, and have the same thing. Probably going to have iPads or tablets to allow users to view the menu in 3D in augmented reality. So I personally really enjoy reviewing this app. It wasn't easy, I'm telling you, because all of the amazing food that I saw in the menus that Kabaq has. But overall, I think it's a fantastic app and a fantastic service that they offer. And it's for you to decide whether you want this in your business. And as a user, I recommend downloading it and trying it out. It's a free app, so just download it. Available for iOS. I tried it on Android, it works perfectly, and see it for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. More cool content is coming. I'm working hard to bring you more cool content every single day. So make sure you press the subscribe button and leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'll be here, happy to answer any questions you have. So thank you so much, and I see you soon. Bye bye.